What's good? Just wanted to talk about this. Meek Mill has decided to join in and throw down. Oh boy, how bad did I know this was going to happen? Meek Mill has shown up, ladies and gentlemen, to get involved, to say, I'm not getting involved. Oh, but he gets all the way involved, don't he? To do what? Promote Meek Mill. That's what he do. Not part-time, not some of the time, all the time. That's what goofies do. They do goof troop type stuff. Now, Meek goes on here talking about, I want peace, let Farrakhan get involved and all of this. That was just to bait suckers. That was to let everybody know, oh, here come Meek. Man, let's do this like man, you know what I'm saying? All this back and forth, man. Let's do it like real gangsters. Let's do it like real gangsters. Let's get in the room. And then let's go over there, man. We sit down with Farrakhan. We handle our beef like men. That ain't what he want. Meek, you don't do that. You don't handle your beef like men. What you do is BS all day long. That's what you do 24 hours a day is BS. Now, what did he do after that? Don't forget the crash dummy himself. You know what he did? He sat back and he waited. Remember, he did that whole Tekashi 6ix9ine tried to rush Meek Mill outside a nightclub, right? Anything to try to keep this dude around. All of this is distraction. Meek just released a freestyle, something called Mandela Freestyle, right? All so he could promote what? Himself. So he used this opportunity to jump in line, to go back and forth to try to promote what he got going on. Now, we wouldn't be dealing with Meek Mill because ain't nobody really dealing with him. Dude ain't been putting out no real music. He ain't put out nothing. So what has he been doing? What is he doing for the culture? But never mind. We'll forget all that. Let's get to the other fact. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the like button. Subscribe to your boy Carcino. Let's keep that fresh. Now, Meek, this foo-foo. You see him here in this picture with all the billionaires. Mr. Kraft, Bezos, and this other billionaire that's always with him. Tell me, why is Meek in this picture? What are you doing for them? We saw what the other billionaire had you doing. Bunny hopping on a tennis court. Look at him. Does he look like he happy? You don't. That ain't a happy face. That's somebody stuck, blinded by money. Blinded by money. What would these dudes who are billionaires, not off the back of Meek Mill, want with Meek Mill? What would they want with you? What would they need to get off you? What do you have that you could provide to them? I'm very interested to know, Meek. Very interested to know. Because Mr. Kraft already, him in the bathhouse situation that just disappeared. We know his power. But this guy had you bunny hopping. What do Jeff Bezos got you doing? Because you gonna do it. You've been doing it. What you doing for the bag now? He's always somebody's hope. He was with Nikki, kissing it, licking her toes all on the gram. You like licking toes, kissing ass. A lot of people thought like, man, you gonna defend Meek on this. Meek is a puppet. So you can't believe nothing Meek Mill is saying, right along with Wack. Wack's the federal government. This dude is trying not to do anything to be around the federal government ever again in his life, yet he keep doing stuff to go back and forth with him. So now he doing this fake, I want to go ahead and do what we doing here and all this goofiness. All right, we'll see. Let's see. Now, Meek Mills is a co-owner of Lids. That came out. Oh, Meek's the co-owner of Lids. Lids, how? Lids going under? Why the hell would this nigga be a part owner? But okay, congratulations. Do he promote that really? Do he promote nothing but that? Money. Now, back in February, let's talk about it, ladies and gentlemen, since Meek wanted to jump and get involved. Talking about, oh, Wack just doing this. All he do is create these false narratives. This is what he put out about Wack. Because I want y'all to remember this. This is way back in like February. This is Wack 100 behind his blood homie's back to me when it's supposed to be smoke. Never believe these old manipulators. He's really a ussy and will have you crash to protect himself. It's sad you out here trying to mislead the youngins on the net. You run up on me if you want to set an example. You biting your homie's back out to the ops while it's on. You was excited from that Nip situation. I don't know how they let you rock in LA. I think you were fed also. Didn't you just get shot off the net? No, he said, didn't you just get shot? Get off the net, man. He said, Wack 100 exposed. I love going at you fake bullies. You biting the nigga back that was feeding you. I'll meet up with you any day. You pick, and I'm a boss. I don't do fades. And put up the diamond. To let you know he talking about Rock Nation and all that other stuff. Then, of course, you know, they always talking about, you owe me a fade. You owe me a fade. He told you back in February. He don't do fades. He's a boss. He's not a boss, but he's just saying, for the people that he's around, he ain't finna get in the ring or no circle and fight with you. I got less money than Wack, apparently. Might not. But I'm not finna roll around in the dirt with no Wack 100. What do I look like doing that? See, the answer is, all y'all dudes is lame. And Wack is acting more like the feds than a so-called street dude right now. The same thing he's saying about Jimmy, somebody need to be trying to look up his case. He probably caught a case. And right now, he doing all this to trick people up. And they gonna keep him out there getting the bag. What he gonna say? They ain't got me on wiretap. Jimmy wasn't wired for sound. Why you keep avoiding that? The paperwork don't say he was wired for sound, do it? They told you who was wired for sound. So that wasn't the case. They didn't bring Jimmy in because they didn't need Jimmy. They ain't have enough to convict him of any crime. They had the people they wanted. Now, you who's supposed to be repping what these dudes rep. I've never seen this. I could see if this guy was an opposition of yours. But I don't see that. I see phoniness. I see a man that ain't being real. I see a man that's out here being fake. Once again, misleading the public. He turning all y'all attention away from the issue. The issue is you supposed to be a street dude repping what these other dudes was repping. A dude who claims out of his mouth he was rolling with them. Rolls over on them. And you sit down with him to do an interview to help him make some money. Because it make you some money. Where they do that at? All for a bag. What sense do that make? If you just gonna sit there and do it just for the bag. That make you the corniest man in America. That's you. The corny nigga. And want us to honor that. I do what I want to do. Well, then you can't be saying you Pyru. You can't say you're blood. The other bloods just told you. You took an oath. So you don't get to do what you want to do. You got to get out when it's time, right? Now, I'm not asking you to crash and do something crazy, because that's not what I'm about. I'm calling you out on your bullshit. That's all. Now, just admit to the general public, you a civilian playing a street dude. You getting academics to come after my channel, then talking crazy about me because you trying to build up your clubhouse. That's all he trying to do. Talking about he gonna put up a fight to get Bluetooth, the artist you supposedly is doing so well for, by the way. You doing so well for him, you putting him in celebrity boxing matches. Damn. Thought he was an artist. Why you trying to throw him in the damn ring? You see what I'm saying? Clowns. What records he got? Oh, wait a minute. Who get his publishing? Who getting all his money? Don't you got to deal with E1, right? Why? Because you know how to do this. This is your gift. Woofing. The same guy who got Dope Fiend punched. Out of his own mouth. He Dope Fiend punched me. Then he ran. Getting Dope Fiend punched. What's wrong with you, man? Like, really, what is wrong? I don't get it. When has it become cool for you to do that? You keep trying to change the narrative. The narrative is it had nothing to do with Jimmy. It got nothing to do with nobody else but you. This really don't have a lot to do with academics. We know he a clown. We know that's what academics is gonna do. But you, Wack, decided for a bag, you gonna sit there and help out a rat who locked up what people repping what you rep. No OG I know would ever honor that. And you was, man, my bills is $47,000 a month. Y'all don't know my bills. You needed the bag. But I thought you a multi-millionaire. Right? You get millions of dollars. You a millionaire. So the money looking a little funny in the light. But here's the real scenario. The real scenario is you are a clown. And all you doing is entertaining these young people, not feeding them any type of real stuff. What are you doing for the community? Why don't you go do something for the community? Get involved. Do the shoe drive. Go do a clothes drive. Where's your going back to school? Man, I just did it going back to school. Over 1,000 kids got bags. That wasn't all me, but I participated the way I was supposed to. I got involved. And I made sure this wasn't going to some kid who didn't deserve it. I made sure it went right to the kids that need it. And they need a lot more than supplies. But they were happy as you know what to get it. So let's keep the focus where it needs to be right now. And where it needs to be right now is your situation. We need to have that addressed. Because this just don't make any sense here. So old musclehead and the clown who out here being a puppet for these doggone pink folks, we ain't got nothing to talk about. All we will talk about is this. I ain't rocking with none of them. They all clowns. Just here to distract you guys. That's all they are, is manipulators and distractions. All right? Join the Patreon, the Carcino for Life Patreon, or you can subscribe here, whatever. I'm, more than happy to have all y'all over. Get some realness over here. Thanks to everybody that hit the super chat up. Everybody who hit my Cash App up, Carcino. You getting the real here, not supporting these clowns. So I just want to let the people know, especially people that follow me, you get the real on what I think about this clown stuff, and I don't fall for none of that. Meek's jumping in and getting involved because he see this hot. He go, man, they hot right now. I need a piece of that. He do his little back and forth with Tory so that he can have something going. I said, oh, Meek must got something coming out. Then he put out some Mandela freestyle crap, right? Like he know anything about Mandela except for the damn name. These some goofies, man. It's goofy season, and all these dudes are celebrating. You got raw face Rex over here, Wack 100. Some musclehead who done pop one too many goddamn pills. Out here ranting and raving and angry and hollering at damn 9 in the morning. Who got that kind of energy? Yeah, so you tell them I said. I'm like, dog, come on, man. What's wrong with you? talking about, let's talk about the case. Knowing Clubhouse ain't nothing but the information for the federal government. They're listening and they pay people that they got to listen to Clubhouse. That's all they do. They just sit there, listen to Clubhouse to see if there's anything incriminating there that pops up that they can listen to and get information on. They hear a piece. Hey, is there a case on a guy named Ezone? Ezone, let's pull that up. He's been charged with this and that. Are they talking about that case? I don't know. He said something about what you did on October 9th. October 9th. Yeah, there was a crime October 9th. See if they can talk more about it. They got people that listen to Clubhouse all day. Clubhouse was supposed to be about business, right? Didn't I tell y'all what this was going to be and what they were trying to make it when it came out? When I'm like, oh, everybody going to Clubhouse. There, that's where everybody at now, Clubhouse. LB, you guilty too. But this is what y'all do, man. Y'all support these clowns. We got to get them out of position. Because none of y'all supporting their music. This dude, Wack, he's supposed to be managing. What did he manage? He managed the game, his artist, right? You the manager, right? You managed him not to even go to court and lose here in Chicago and had to owe $10 million like they were playing. Oh, the Illinois they wanted their perk walk. They wanted to see Game just show up to court. And he would have saved $10 million, his whole publishing, everything that he got to sign over to some stripper, some Instagram hoe. Man, you a great manager. Then you roll over on him to go talk to the op. Yo, I wasn't even with that. See, I got out the car with my wife. That's why we got off the bus and we got in the car. We don't want no problems. And you saying that to your ops. Did you say that to your artist who you were supposedly managing? Man, I'm out. I'm through talking about these clowns. I'm done.